The school system was to educate factory workers to be factory workers. And this is the first crime of setting someone up to fail. Because we all know factory workers are not supposed to think, they're not supposed to have critical thinking skills, they're not supposed to be able to analyze.
A lot of these schools in minority neighborhoods and poor neighborhoods are being turned into holding tanks. They're being turned into holding tanks. The new corporate-inspired education reform has no room for teaching critical thinking, teaching literature.
We have limited access to useful education. We get what the South African students in Soweto rose up against, Bantu education, which only at best, if we're not pushed out of the schools, prepare us to work in menial jobs in the country.
The whole purpose of the school system was to educate factory workers to be factory workers. And this is the first crime of setting someone up to fail. Because we all know factory workers are not supposed to think, they're not supposed to have critical thinking skills, they're not supposed to be able to analyze.
The link between the educational system, so-called educational system, and the prison system, the criminal punishment system, as we call it, pipeline, the schoolhouse to the jailhouse pipeline, is such that the number of prison beds is calculated on the basis of the number of second graders who cannot read on grade level at the end of the second grade, primarily Black and Latino males. When at that time it would only cost $3,500 to teach that child to read. 16 years from that time, it would cost them, well, actually it's 11 years when they're 18, it would cost, it's $35,000 a year to house them in a prison. But then it's somebody's job. It's, it's the prosecutor, it's the lawyer, it's the bondsman, it's the judge, it's the jailer, it's the construction. So the whole prison industry becomes a mechanism. And once they're incarcerated, then, they're making backpacks for JanSport, or, bras for Victoria's Secret. And of course, once they are released, they can't even get those jobs if they went to the manufacturers of JanSport, or they went to. So at 17 cents a day.
I say the shit these people ain't got the heart to say. Fuck the harder way, we doing it the smarter way. Till my God